got 4 roommates. My 4 roommates got girlfriends. I have a premium Pornhub account. All right. Shit, let's just jump right into it, right? I got 4 roommates. My 4 roommates got girlfriends. I have a premium Pornhub account. No, but I am the only single dude in my house, and if you're hearing that and you're like, oh my God, Akash, that sounds so sad. You're right, it is. You know, but I've been living like this for almost a year now, so I've moved past lonely to a much more fun, but admittedly sadder attitude, sadism. Now I'm just a little asshole. I play a bunch of little games to fuck with their relationships for my own enjoyment, okay? And you guys are thinking like, Akash, that sounds terrible. How could you do that? You haven't heard these games. So let me enlighten you, all right? Game number 1, very simple. You just need to have all the couples in the same room hanging out with each other, okay? Then amongst all the laughing, talking, joking around, you look over at one couple, you look them deep in the eyes, you say, you guys are just the cutest couple I've ever seen. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Simple phrase, but take one quick look around the room, the vibe has changed. Okay, boom, immediately. All 3 other girlfriends, they're shooting daggers, all right? They're looking in one of 2 directions. They're either looking at the couple or they're looking at their man. They're looking at the couple, they're thinking to themselves, what the fuck makes these 2 bozos so goddamn cute? You know, just straight hating, okay? If they're looking at their man, they're thinking, this ugly motherfucker, I know it's him who's dragging me down. I look cute as shit. Oh. But then you turn and you look at your homies in the room, right? And they are sweating bullets, okay? Forget whatever good time they were having. Right now, unless they want to end up like my ass tonight, alone, they got to do everything in their power to out-cute the other couple, okay? So immediately they start with like the basic PDA, holding hands, kissing, hugging, all that stupid shit, right? But it'll never work. The girl's still giving them the side eye, right? That's when they jump into the most outrageous shit, right? The stuff that doesn't even make sense, you know? They'll be like, hey, babe, you thirsty? You want a drink, babe? Babe, you want me? I'll make the drink, babe. You want to make it together, babe? Babe, we can make it together. You put the ice, I put the lime, babe. I put the tequila, you put the sugar, babe. We shake it up together, babe. I do one shake, you do one shake, babe. You know what, babe? It'd be cute, babe. It's fucking pathetic to watch, but it's a good time. Okay, game number 2 is a doozy. High risk, high reward, but I highly recommend this one, okay? A little backstory to how this game came about. Wednesday night is date night in my house. That's when all the couples go out to their fancy dinners, leaving my lonely ass at home, okay? So happens to be the day that I jerk off naked in the living room. But it was on one of these nights, you know, I was sitting there, cheeks on the leather, and I came to a realization. I had an epiphany. Akash, this is really sad. You know, so I decided I'll change it up a little bit. I came up with this game that I now play before all of that. So basically, the game is pretty simple. A couple steps. Step 1, the morning of the date night, you do a little reconnaissance. Go up to all your friends. You say, hey, where are you taking the missus out tonight? Okay, get all the information you need. Step 2, hop onto Yelp. Type in every restaurant. Okay, those dollar signs that come up, right? You know the ones that tell you how bougie the restaurant is? Memorize that shit, okay? Step 3, get ready to hunt. Okay? The evening rolls around, it's date night, the lovebirds are getting ready to leave the nest. This is all you gotta do. You post up, okay? You wait till that $1 sign couple is about to leave the house, right? That's when you come in. You just accost them. You go, hey, where are you going out to dinner? Oh, nothing special. Just Panera. That's exactly where you want them. That's when you hit them with, oh, I heard Jake and Sarah were going to Benology. Sarah's nice. Oh my God, the bomb just went off. The night is ruined before it even started, all right? She turned to her man, she's thinking, this motherfucker only loves me as much as a bread bowl? Right? Meanwhile, your homie's over there shitting himself, pulling out his phone, trying to sell Bitcoin so he can salvage his relationship. Oh my God, that game is super fun. If you play it, you got a lot of laughs, but you might lose a couple friends. I know after saying that I sound like a hater, all right? But I'm not a hater, you know, I love love. You know, I've been trying to search for it, but it is rough, you know? Finding girls, it's rough, man. This is how rough it is for me. I got rejected by a girl on Venmo the other day. Fucking Venmo. I've never been so sad to receive $15 in my life. I mean, there was this time I blew a guy, but we don't have time to get into that. There's a headliner coming up, all right? All right, but here's what happened with the girl, all right? We go out, we get some drinks. I think we're having a nice time. Okay, next day rolls around, I'm going about my business. I think I'll hit the girl up, you know, see if she wants to go on a second date, see if she wants another slice of the Bajpai, right? As soon as I open my phone to text this girl, bing, I get a notification. It's from Venmo, from the girl, for half the drink amount. With the message, hey, I had a really nice time, but I'm not interested. Oh, yes. Oh, but also, what the fuck? It's like Venmo? Like, really? Like, that's what you're using? You know? Right? So I was like, fuck it, whatever. She was nice enough to pay me back. I'm gonna go along with the rest of my day, okay? Not even 5 minutes go by. Bing! My phone goes off again. Another Venmo request. I'm thinking it's from the girl. She didn't include tip in the last one, okay? But it was way worse than I could even imagine. Guys, my friend had liked the transaction. That's right, this girl made that shit public. Okay? Before I even had time to process this, my friend had spread that in every fucking group chat like he was goddamn Paul Revere. Okay? I was getting roasted by everybody, okay? It was the worst thing ever. But that's not even the worst part, alright? The worst part was this Venmo transaction was blowing the fuck up. Okay? Venmo doesn't have a trending page like Twitter, but I swear to God, if it did, that transaction would be at the top of that page. Okay? My transaction had 97 likes. That's gotta be a fucking record for Venmo, bro. Come on. Oh my God, guys. It was bad. I'm telling you. It was so bad. Guys, my family is on Venmo. Alright? My dad saw that shit, bro. You saw that shit, I immediately got a call. Beta. Very different. Couldn't take it. But the tipping point for me was when my ex liked it. Oh, yeah, I know. Venmo doesn't have a retweet function either, but I swear to God, if they did, she would have broken her phone smashing that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if the girl meant to make it public. You know, I don't know if she meant to embarrass me, but I do know one thing. I'm gonna kill myself and I'm gonna use her $15. I'm not trying to be a hater, but it's so hard. I'm surrounded by so much love in my life. There's too many people in love in my life. I got another homie, right? This dude's getting engaged, which is insane to me because he can't even commit to a vape brand, right? You know, I'm thinking like, you used to be in love with Jewel, but now you only hit Breeze. How do you know it's not going to be the same way with Rachel? Right? Well, like I said, like guys, I'm serious. Like I'm not trying to be a hater. Like I'm not, you know, I'm trying to be a good friend so I don't air out all these qualms to him, all my issues. You know, I'm a good friend. But I'm also trying to make it as a comic, so I'm about to make the fucking fun out of it, all right? Okay? And you guys are thinking, like, gosh, that's exactly what we expect to hear from your hate and lonely ass, right? Okay? But that's not it, all right? I just don't have faith in an engagement that blows up when one of them gets into Ricks before the other. Okay? Like, that's an immature argument, right? Which is fine, okay? We're young, we're dumb, we're supposed to be stupid, okay? But marriage is some mature shit, okay? Marriage is for adults. Why do you think they have so many laws against child marriage? Because it's hard. No, but seriously, have you guys ever seen anybody plan a wedding? Okay, that stuff is stressful. You gotta consider so many factors. A venue, catering, a theme, all right? And it's leagues above planning a college party, all right? You can't just throw up a story on your Instagram the day before and be like, come to our darty this Saturday in our backyard. It's Euphoria themed. We're gonna be serving Tostitos and Tito's. It's nacho and vodka shots, baby. You can't be doing that. I was talking to this dude the other day. He started talking about flower arrangements. I swear to God, I think that's what he thought you call the print on a Hawaiian shirt, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this man is not ready, okay? I can't wait till I get that gift registry, right? It's not gonna be like normal shit like pots and pans. It's gonna be some kid shit like a fucking PS5 and a pong table. Alright. So my college career is ending, right? Like I just said, okay? But I gotta tell you one thing. The last 4 years stomps the last 12 years of public school. Alright, public school was brutal. All right, if you have anything wrong with you, kids in public school will roast you day in, day out. All right? So obviously, as you can tell over the night, my weight got brought up from time to time. All right? And it started off early. You know, when I was little, I'd like walk into class and like all the kids would pretend like the ground was shaking. You know, and it continued on, you know, for like a good amount of time. And it wasn't because I was like your stereotypical fat kid. Right, but like my mile was over 12 minutes and I kept my shirt on at pool parties, so I was asking for it. Right, you know, and then picked up again a little bit in, you know, like 4th and 5th grade. The kids in my class learned, you know, my last name is Bajpai, right? So what is that like? You know, the fat kid's last name is a delicious dessert. Okay, I literally became Mr. You Are What You Eat. It was brutal. Okay. Right, there, you know, but at the time I got to high school, right, the jokes kind of died down. People really stopped making them, right? But there was this one dude, okay? We're going to call him Gary. Gary was relentless. He was actually like a fucking bully to me, okay? Every time this guy saw me, he had something to say. He saw me in the hall, he'd be like, oh, you getting another second lunch, fat ass? You know? I was on the swim team in high school, right? He'd see me after practice, he'd be like, how was the water, Shamu? That's a pretty good one. I can't even be mad. You know? But it really started to get to me. Like I was kind of down about it, you know. And so I went to some friends for advice, and I was just like, dude, like what is Gary's problem, bro? Like why is he just on my ass constantly? Like I know it's big, but like leave me alone. Okay? Right? And my friends were like, dude, if he's making fun of you, it's definitely because, you know, he's insecure about something in his life. So I started to think, what could Gary be insecure about? Gary's captain of the basketball team. Gary gets all the girls. Gary is so fucking popular. What could this dude be insecure about? I was 15, so obviously, the right thing came to my mind. Gary's got a tiny dick. That's the reason his bark is so big, is because his cock is so small. Gary has a tiny dick, and I used that as a shield of armor for the rest of high school. Okay? Every time I saw that guy again, he'd be like, hey, Shamu, and I'd be like, hey, shrimp. Okay? I was fine, right? And then I came to college, it was great. No more Gary, no more jokes, right? There was none of that, okay? And I'm having a nice night freshman year, okay? My roommate's out of the dorm. I got the place to myself, right? So I do what any other 18-year-old boy does at that time. I dim the lights, bust out a new bottle of lotion, light some candles, right? Fire up that website that I'm now a premium subscriber of. All right? Okay, and I'm not a picky guy, all right? I go up to the homepage, I see a video, it has a 75% rating, passing grade, that'll do. Okay? So I click on the first thing I see. Don't even think about it, right? Sitting there, lotion in hand, thinking, how is this housewife gonna pay for this pizza? It doesn't make sense to me because she's in a mansion, like she doesn't have $20 lying around, like this, you know, that's a director's choice, let's not get into it. But as I'm sitting there, you know, waiting to have a good old time, who fucking opens the door to deliver the pizza? But Gary, yes. Guys, my fucking jaw was on the floor, right where my pants were, okay? I dropped the lotion, I paused the video, I didn't know what to do. I don't know if you guys know what kind of caliber of man you gotta be to be in one of these kinds of videos. How do I say this? Gary had the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life. Alright? That shit was so big, you definitely gotta check it in at the airport. Okay? He looks so big, he could fucking throw it between his legs, take the weight off his knees. Like, that's how, okay? I didn't know what to do. I was in shock. My fucking whole, like, defense mechanism towards this trauma for all this years was crumbling at the seams. I was alone. I felt scared and vulnerable. I needed to feel secure. I needed to feel loved. So, what does other 18-year-old boys do when they need to feel loved? I picked my lotion bottle back up, unpaused the video, and I got to know Gary a lot better. Gary might have a big dick, but I have you guys. You guys have been so great. Thank you for coming.
Seems to free his mind at night. At night.